Zman Mincha will be at 8:10. Tomorrow morning we're davening at 6:10. Now for a quick of our Torah. This week's parsha covers the issue of the Sotah and the Mei Sotah, the waters of contrition, you might say, the waters of Sotah, the Sotah waters. Brampam. Yeah. When this is an Indian where this is an Indian, I thought this would get a reaction. But the whole issue of the Sotah, it's a woman whose husband is suspicious of her actions. He has no proof other than his suspicions, the way that she's been behaving. And so the trust in the marriage is broken, basically, is what's going on. So he can't divorce her because there's no evidence to divorce her. On the other hand, the marriage is not in good shape. So the Torah's prescription is that she go through this whole process of the Sotah to see if through a certain mystical way that if she's been committing adultery or not. And it works. If it works, not only does she die, but the man she's been committing adultery with dies as well. If, on the other hand, the husband has been committing adultery, then it doesn't work. And if she has not been committing adultery, then of course it doesn't work. The basis for this, the Torah says that this is a case where he believes she behaved treacherously in the marriage. And it uses the word me'ila, a word for treachery. Me'ila. And the issue is that marriage, in the Torah's view, is not just two people getting together and that's it. Torah in the marriage is the basis for society. If the basis is no good, the rest of society will be no good. That's why the Torah places such a high emphasis on marriage, on a successful marriage, and we do everything in our power to make sure the marriage is successful. And if there's a misunderstanding, we try to solve the misunderstanding. Because remember that one of the most important lessons in society is that if the basis of society is not good, everything else falls apart. Needless to say, if you go to prison, you'll see how many of those guys are married, how many of them had fathers in the home. And you can draw your own conclusions from that. But whenever men get married, they settle down and they behave, relatively speaking, okay. Has been proven throughout history. Just something to think about, Kaddish Rabbanim.